It's a bright new day and I'm excited to start another lesson with you. Let's have some fun.
Hi, good afternoon. Today I'm gonna practice speaking English in different way.
Good afternoon, Ari. That sounds great. I'm happy to help you practice speaking English in a new way. Do you already have a style or topic you want to try, or would you like some suggestions?
First of all, you speak some sentences in Japanese, and after that, I'm gonna try to speak these sentences in English, right?
Yes, that's right. I'll say a sentence in Japanese and then you can try saying it in English. Is there a special topic you want to start with? Like shopping, travel, work, or family? Or should I pick some simple daily phrases to start?
I don't care.
Great. Let's start with some simple daily phrases about family. Here's the first one in Japanese. Kyoro wa kazoku de restaurant ni inkimasu. Please try to say this sentence in English.
We are going to restaurant as a family today.
Good try, Ari. Here's a more natural way to say it. We are going to a restaurant with my family today.
With my family.
In Japanese usually means with my family. If you include other, it means a different family is joining. If you just mean your own family, you can say with my family. Would you like to try the next sentence?
Yes. Please next sentence.
Sure. Here's the next sentence in Japanese. 目が私たちのために口ご飯を作ってくれました. Please try to say this in English.
My mother made dinner for us. My mother made dinner for us.
Perfect, Ari. That's a natural and clear sentence. My mother made dinner for us. You understood and translated it very well. Would you like to do another one?
Yes, please, but they are a little easy, so please give me a little difficult sentences.
Of course, Ari. I'll give you a slightly longer and more detailed sentence this time. 昨日はユモの誕生日だったので、家族みんなでケーキを買ってお祝いしました. Please try to say this in English.
We celebrated my sister's birthday, and we bought a birthday cake, and because it was my sister's birthday yesterday, it's very difficult. My family celebrated my sister's birthday with birthday cake yesterday.
Very good, Ari. That's a clear sentence. Here is a natural way to say it. Yesterday was my sister's birthday, so my family bought a cake and we celebrated together. You included the main ideas. Nice job. Would you like a sentence that is even a little longer or with more details?
Please move on to the next sentence.
All right. Here is a more detailed sentence in Japanese. 先週、娘が熱を出したので、私は会社を休んで病院に連れて行きました. Please try to say this in English.
Last week, my kids got a fever, so I took a day off and took her to the hospital.
Great effort, Ari. Your meaning is very clear. Here is a natural way to say it.
had a fever.
Last week, my daughter had a fever, so I took a day off from work and took her to the hospital. You wrote kids, but the Japanese sentence says, Nyang, daughter. Got a fever is okay, but had a fever is even more natural for the past. Would you like to try another sentence, or would you like to switch to a different topic?
Let's move on to the next sentence.
Sure. Here's a new, slightly challenging sentence in Japanese. おばあちゃんが私たちの家に帰るとき、娘たちはとても嬉しそうにしています。Please try to say this in English.
My daughters looked very happy when their grandmother come our home. My daughters looks very happy when their grandmother come our home.
Nice try, Ari. Here's a natural way to say it. My daughters look very happy when their grandmother comes to our house.
Comes to our home.
Daughters for Nyangtachi, more than one.
Comes to our
Comes
home.
to our house is a natural way to say Sitachi no gyani liru.
To home.
Their grandmother is great. You can also say my mother if you want to be more specific. Do you want to try?
I have one question. In this case, I don't understand why this sentence needs to after comes.
Great question, Ari. In English, we use come to when we talk about going to a place. For example, comes to our
Come home.
house means moves toward and enters our house. Come by itself means to approach, but to shows the destination. In Japanese, you only need lai ru, but in English, you usually need a preposition like to if you add a place. Does that explanation help?
So, but sometimes I hear the sentence come home.
Good point, Ari. Come home is also correct and common in English. When we say come home, we don't use to. Home is special. It works like an adverb here, not a place with to. So we say, she comes home every day. But for other places, she comes to school. He comes to my office. So, come home, okay, but come to our house for specific places. Want to try a sentence using come home?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So, move on to the next sentence.
Great. Here's your next Japanese sentence. 家族で旅行に行くとき、私はいつもたくさん写真を撮ります。Please try to say this in English.
I always take a lot of pictures of us when we travel. ファミリー抜けとかな。
Very nice, Ari. That's a good sentence.
I always
Here's
take
a slightly
a lot
more
of pictures
natural
of
way.
us.
I always take a lot of pictures of us when we travel as a family.
As a
Use
family.
pictures, plural, for takusan shiejin. You can add as a family for extra detail, but your sentence is also clear without it. Would you like to try another sentence, or do you want...
Let's move on to another sentence.
Alright, here's your next Japanese sentence. 娘たちはそれぞれ違う服のスタイルを選びます。Please try to say this in English.
My two daughters have different sense of fashion.
Great job, Ari. That's a clear and natural way to say it. If you want to match the Japanese more closely, you can also say, My two daughters choose their own different styles of clothing.
Choose over
Both your
different
sentence and this one
styles
work
of
well.
clothing.
Would you like another
Different
sentence, or do you have a
styles.
question about this one?
Let's move on to another sentence.
Of course. Here is your next Japanese sentence. 買い物に行くときはいつもエコバッグを持って行きます。Please try to say this in English.
I always bring a eco bag when I go shopping.
Excellent, Ari. That's a natural and correct sentence. I always bring an eco bag when I go shopping. Well done. Would you like to keep practicing with more sentences? Or do you want to talk about something else today?
I want to keep practicing with more sentences.
Great, Ari. Here is your next Japanese sentence. スーパーでお菓子を見つけるとつい買ってしまいます。Please try to say this in English.
I tend to buy snacks. スーパーでお菓子を見つけるとつい買ってしまう。When I found some snacks at our supermarket, I can't leave them behind.
Nice sentence, Ari. That's a really natural way to express the idea. Another way you could say it is, when I see snacks at the supermarket, I end up buying them. Your version, I can't leave them behind, gives a similar feeling. Very good. Would you like to try another sentence?
I end up buying them. Yeah, move on to another sentence.
Sure. Here is your next Japanese sentence. 旅行のたびにお土産を買うけど、家に帰るとほとんど使いません。Please try to say this in English.
I always buy some souvenir for myself when I go travel, but I never use them. I always buy souvenirs for myself when I go travel, but I never use them at home.
Great job, Ari. That's a clear and natural sentence. Here's a small adjustment for even more natural English. I always buy souvenirs for myself when I travel, but I hardly ever use them at home. When I travel is a little smoother than when I go travel. Hardly ever is softer than never, and matches hotondo shiimasen well. Would you like to try another sentence or ask about these expressions?
But I hardly ever use them at home. Let's try next sentence.
All right, here is your next Japanese sentence. プは私が買い物リストを作ってもリスト通りに買い物ができないと言います。Please try to say this in English.
My husband said that I can't buy something that I make the list.
Nice try, Ari. Here's a more natural way to say it. My husband says that even if I make a shopping list, I can't buy everything on the list. Even if I make a shopping list matches risuto wo tsukuttemo. I can't buy everything on the list is a natural way to say risuto tongri ni pai mono ga dekinai. Would you like to try the next sentence, or do you have a question about this one?
I want to run even if.
Great. Here's a simple example using even if with run. Even if it rains, I want to run. This means, 雪が降っても走りたいです. Would you like to make your own sentence with even if?
It's very. I want to buy this even if it costs a lot.
Excellent, Ari. That's a natural and clear sentence. I want to buy this even if it costs a lot. You used even if perfectly here. Would you like to practice more sentences? Or do you have a new topic in mind?
I want to practice the phrase even if. So please give me Japanese sentence using even if.
Of course. Here is a Japanese sentence using even if. たとえ忙しくても家族との時間を大切にしたいです. Please try to say this in English.
I want to make time to spend with my family even if I am busy. I'm busy.
Great job, Ari. That's a natural and clear translation. I want to make time to spend with my family even if I am busy. Well done. Would you like to practice another even if sentence? Or try something different?
How do you make the previous Japanese sentence?
Sure. The Japanese sentence for I want to make time to spend with my family even if I am busy is たとえ忙しくても家族と過ごす時間を作りたいです. たとえ忙しくても even if I am busy. 家族と
how do you make English sentence for たとえ忙しくても家族との時間を大切にしたいです。
Good question, Ari. You can say, even if I am busy, I want to value time with my family.
I want to
Or
value.
more naturally in English, even if I am busy, I want to cherish time with my family.
I
Both
want
value
to
and cherish work well for dekenishitai. Would you like to
cherish.
try saying this sentence?
Value. I want
Or do
to
you have another
cherish.
question?
I want to value time. I want to value time with my family. I want to cherish time with my family. Cherish.